We'll just start from the beginning, and I hope that this message is intended to show kindness and to show that just because we may not agree on things, that's okay. However, it's not okay to disrespect somebody, and it's not okay to attack them. And it's totally on my heart to just share this. So I can't believe I'm doing it, but it's all good. So, background. A couple days ago, Meryl Streep did her Golden Globes award speech. And, you know, personally, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not a fan, not of the award speech, let's just get that clear. Personally, I'm not a fan of political opinions in an award speech or a venue like that. Nothing against it, doesn't matter who it is. I don't care what kind of politics it is. It could be fluoride in the water. So when I'm in a space like that, how I use it is like, okay, what would I want from an award speech? What would I want to hear? And is there something that I can tweak in my professional life in speaking that I can learn from this? Because it is all about growing. So anyway, I wrote this 3 tips that I learned from Meryl Streep. And what's cool in one respect, because there's many women that, and it was on forums and different things like that, where we can share opinions and we may say, hey, you know what? I don't agree with it. This is my view. And then even if you don't agree, that's frustrating. Yeah, because let's face it, you want your opinion or your belief or your statement to have followers and join you. I get it. And it's just as frustrating if I did not agree with you to be like, oh man, I just, you know, how do we do this? How do we solve this? How can we meet in the middle? I think the answer is it's okay to disagree. Totally okay to disagree. It's okay to listen with respect. It is not okay to disrespect. So Golden Globes, I write this, it was just this 3 tips that I learned for an award speech. Coming strictly professional speaker, I felt it could help our clients, if you're a dental professional, our patients, and I felt it could help me in future as a gig. And if that can help anybody else out, wow, how awesome is that? I get this email. I am not going to read all of it. I'm not. But this is what it looks like. Okay. It says, I disagree with you. Well, that's cool. Who cares, right? That's awesome. I have seen many acceptance speeches that held the audience captive, and Meryl Streep was not the first. She was, however, one of the first to have the balls to speak the truth. I, for one, was captured by her genuine emotion. I think that's great. I think that's the perfect response. And I think that's like, wow, okay, we agree to disagree. But it got better. Because then, in this email, it went to a place of politics being Obama and Trump and everything else. It had nothing to do with the 3 tips of speaking and how we can be better speakers or be better professionals. There are people that are watching right now. It may be you, it may be a friend of yours. And you know what? I mean, it doesn't matter what age you are, bullying happens. And she wraps it up by saying, this is the mean girl thing, that's why the title is here. It is a double-edged sword. As much as you smile through your fake white teeth and pretend you don't know that you have a privilege card, we all know that, excuse me, because of your pale skin, because of your blue eyes, because of your bleach blonde hair, we all know that you do not possess the strength to get through a day in our shoes. The difference between you and a black person, Anastasia, is opportunity. If you weren't aware of what I've written you, then you need to get in touch with the real world. If you're pretending not to know, then shame on you. I'm just being honest. What I can tell you is this. You get to disagree with people. When you place something out there and you have the courage to be bold, to share an idea. I have never had somebody pick on the color of my skin, the color of my eyes, pick on the color of my hair, and say I hold a privilege card, and how dare I? How dare I? And I've never had anybody say the only difference between you, Anastasia, and a black person. I don't even know. Anyway, I'm emotional over it. It really bothers me. This is a woman. I do not know this woman. And she's beautiful. She's stunning. She's a dental professional, and you're probably thinking, well, if you don't know her, how do you know her? Okay, Google and Facebook, people. I mean, I do social media, so it's not that hard. So yes, I found out who she is, and I don't know her, but I will say this, and I like to say this if she even or anybody even knows, is I don't know where this woman was coming from. I don't know what news she had in her life. I don't know the story of her life. So I don't know the shoes she's walked in, but I'm going to tell you this. She does not know the strength that I've had in my shoes, professionally or personally. I guess I'd like to say in response that maybe the nice positive spin on this is the fact that the difference between me, Anastasia, and any other person, it isn't any other color of person, it isn't any other race of person, it's not any other gender, it doesn't matter. It's not your religion, it's me right here being present. The difference between me and any other person, watching, liking, please like this, share this. The difference is opportunity. The opportunity to be kind. The opportunity to be respectful. The opportunity to be open-minded. The opportunity to listen. And if that's what is called privileged, then yes, I'm privileged. Because I have the opportunity to choose to be grateful. I have the opportunity to choose to be kind. But what I know is it took hurt and pain for her to send such a racially, emotionally charged email to me that was mean. I'm here to tell you, okay, so I'm 49 at the moment. In a month I turn 50. Let's celebrate. It doesn't matter what age you are. It doesn't matter what gender you are. It does not matter what color you are. Bullying is bullying. Bullying do not allow people to infuse hate, to respond to somebody with hate. Do not allow. Do not respond hate with hate. To me, that's hate bait. What are you going to get with hate bait? You know what you're going to get? You're going to snatch yourself a dead fish. And where's that going to get you? Nowhere. Nowhere. I will respond to her. It will be kind. And it will be, promoting listening. I don't know what her story is, but I'm willing to listen. I'm willing to have an open mind with that. I guess regarding for the privilege card, I would like to say that I am privileged in two main areas. I am privileged to have God in my life. I am privileged to have my faith. I am privileged to recognize that there is much to be grateful for, because when it takes days for strength to drag me out and be like, you got this to be grateful for. You're breathing. You can walk from one room to the other room without shortness of breath or whatever it is. I'm privileged to understand the power of gratitude. And in saying that, there's a couple of takeaways. I'm sharing this because I would not want any other person to go through this and feel you're alone. You're not alone. There's mean girls out there. But do not allow that venom to deter you from your path. And if your path is talking about a topic, as long as it's respectful and as long as your responses are, you know what, I don't agree with you and it's because of this, and you're not attacking the person, then, you keep going. You just keep going. Two takeaway things for any other dental professional, because this woman was a dental professional, any other speaker, any other friend, any other girlfriend, because this was a woman who did this, any other mother, daughter, you have somebody out there and you're hearing this. In closing, I feel that what the bait that we should have is great bait. G-R-A-T-E, great bait. You know why? Because that's going to catch you some greatness every flippin' day. Every day. You get yourself some great bait and understand the power of gratitude, and you will receive an abundance of greatness every single day. every single day. Why am I thankful that this happened? Why did this mean girl do this? I don't know. I don't know. It hurts my heart. It really does. But I am thankful, and if she's watching, I will address it to her. I am thankful to you that you felt that you could vent to me, that you felt that you could unload your anger, your negativity, and your racial judgment of me, not even knowing me. But I'm thankful that you felt comfortable enough to do that, because I wouldn't want another girlfriend, another professional to read that. I just wouldn't. I wouldn't want them to know and grasp just how ugly the world is. Call me crazy. It's okay. I just wouldn't want them to read such an emotionally charged email that attacks them. I want to thank you, the woman who wrote this, for attacking me personally. And I come to you with full gratitude with that, because you attacked the color of my hair, the color of my eyes, the color of my teeth, the color of my skin. And what you couldn't see, you couldn't attack. And it was the color of my heart and the color of my soul. And that is great bait, because you've made me realize the power of forgiveness is freaking awesome. I don't know where your heart was at, but I live in the real world, and there's nothing to be ashamed of. Hug your haters. It is like a hug-a-thon. It's a hug it out. And it's not a throwdown, it's a hug it out. Does it hurt me? Yes. I can't respond with anger, because what does that show? They can attack the color of whatever it is. Your sweater, your pillows, your teeth, my dog's collar. It doesn't matter. They cannot attack the color of your heart and your soul, because that is where that essence and that opportunity, you call it privilege, whatever, to separate you in being privileged in your faith, privileged in gratitude. Use that every single day and you will reap the rewards. And I just want to thank you all for staying with me with this. So when you receive a mean, because it's going to happen, it's going to happen. When you receive a comment that is ugly to you personally, to your family personally, to your husband, to whatever, when you receive that, notice the difference between hate bait and great bait. And that is what I can leave you with, because that is truly how we can take what we learn and make a difference with it. Mwah! Thanks to y'all. Good night. We'll talk to you soon.